Sanjiang Rexton. This is the full-size, go-anywhere off-roader for the value-savvy buyer. The Sanjiang Rexton hasn't always been as tidy-looking a car as it is now, but it's always been a proper 4x4. In this latest version you get 7 seats, ladder frame construction. The Rexton is primarily rear-wheel drive, but you can select high and low-range 4-wheel drive with a neat dial for when you want to go bush or to the snow, electronic hill descent control, a 201 brake horsepower, 2.2-liter diesel engine, and all for a price which, in the cheaper of 2 available trims, can start with a 3. Only one engine is offered for the Rexton, a 2.2-liter, 4-cylinder diesel. Unlike previous models with engines produced under license from Mercedes, this engine is all SsangYong's own work, and it's impressive. 9. Ford Bronco. It's a car designed very much for American roads and a pattern of usage dependent upon access to wide open spaces, and it's not officially on sale in Europe, nor in the UK in right-hand drive form, making it a niche inclusion in this chart. To run one on UK roads would demand some compromises, and the first would be accepting paying over the odds for a grey import. The Bronco has a live rear axle but independent front suspension. Inline 4 and V6 engines are available in it, as are fixed head and convertible bodies. The car doesn't have the on-road refinement of some of the cars in this chart, but it's pleasant enough to drive, and with approach and departure angles from 30 degrees, and a weighting depth of some 850 millimeters, there are very few places it wouldn't take you. 8. Suzuki Chimney. The Suzuki Chimney is a series of 4-wheel drive off-road mini SUVs, manufactured and marketed by Japanese automaker Suzuki since 1970. Like its predecessors, the new Suzuki Chimney remains a small, lightweight 4-wheel drive car. Its lightweight keeps it going strong over mud, through sand, and up steep slippery slopes where heavier 4x4s tend to get stuck. Based on the current model's 5-speed manual transmission, the new Chimney's transmission system has optimized gear ratios and better fuel efficiency. 7. Bulldog. It's a 2-seat FIA-approved rally car with an all-aluminum space frame underneath. Hand-built to order with Buller's expertise and craftsmanship, the Bulldog is available in standard trim or with a range of optional extras and accessories, ensuring it's equally at home whatever the conditions. This really has the off-road vibe that comes with its outer looks. If you want the world to know how serious you are about your weekend mud plugging, what better way to show it than by buying a car that looks a bit like this? The Bulldog's performance ranges from hot hatchback to sports car quick depending on engine choice, while its ride and handling is amazingly precise and controlled on the road, yet also indefatigably rugged and huge fun over ruts, gravel, mud, and sand. If you really want to go wild off-road, the Bulldog, pricey as it is, has very few equals. 6. Land Rover Discovery. The Land Rover Discovery, also commonly known as the Disco, is a series of medium to large premium SUVs, produced under the Land Rover mark, from the British manufacturer Land Rover, and later Jaguar Land Rover. The Land Rover Discovery stands out with its luxurious interior and above-average off-road performance. Previous Discovery models suffered from a poorly designed infotainment system, but Land Rover's newest system is much improved. They're pricey to buy, pricey to run, and pricey to tax. But the Land Rover Discovery Commercial ignores that last part thanks to its official status as a commercial vehicle. 5. Ford Ranger Raptor. Of course Ford is at it again. They won't go down without a fight. This car explains itself. The 2023 Ford Ranger Raptor is basically a downsized version of the high-flying, velocity-defying F-150 Raptor. As with its big brother, the off-road-ready Ranger will also feature flared fenders, rugged tires, extra ground clearance, and an unmistakable grille. You get nothing more than a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel under the bonnet and, at just under 50,000 pounds, it makes for a quite expensive commercial vehicle. As a workhorse, its capacities are limited, but as a method of covering very rough terrain at big speeds, it's almost without equal. 4. MercedesBenz GClass. The do race cars, luxury, truck buses, and apparently off-road cars. That's right, Mercedes-Benz. This Mercedes, the only one without an official end-of-production date, recently received the only truly substantial redesign in its 40-year history. The power of the G-Wagon is produced by a handcrafted twin-turbo V8 engine that is signed by the craftsmen themselves, creating a monstrous 577 HP and 627 lb-ft of torque. It's safe to say that they are a solid and dependable vehicle to purchase. G-Wagons are reliable because they are built to last on rough terrain. They don't need as many repairs. 3. Toyota Land Cruiser. Don't let the normal day car look fool you. This is an old-school off-roader with a body-on-frame construction and big numbers in all departments. This vehicle is widely known for its reliability. The Toyota Land Cruiser has a design that lasts. Its thick metal exterior can withstand harsh conditions, which makes it the perfect off-roading vehicle. Under the hood of the 2021 Toyota Land Cruiser is a 5.7-liter DOHC 32-valve V8 engine with dual independent variable valve timing with intelligence. This engine produces up to 381 horsepower and 401 lb-ft of torque. 2. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler is a series of compact and midsize four-wheel drive off-road SUVs manufactured by Jeep since 1986, and currently in its fourth generation. The Wrangler JL, the most recent generation, was unveiled in late 2017 and is produced at Jeep's Toledo complex. Jeep doesn't revitalize the Wrangler very often, but the latest generation is more usable than ever on the road as well as more capable off it. A 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine delivers 270 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, while the 3.0-liter V6 diesel motor generating 260 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. 1. Land Rover Defender. The new Defender can do almost all of that and more, however. With approach and departure angles of around 40 degrees, and ground clearance of as much as 291 millimeters thanks to its height-adjustable air suspension, this car has all of the right vital statistics. And yet it's the style in which it tackles off-road driving, and the way it eases the load on the driver to select just the right transmission mode, to maintain just the right amount of forward momentum, and to keep to just the right line through those ruts, that really impresses. The Land Rover Defender has 395 horsepower, thanks to the turbocharged P400 engine option. Some might say it is the best off-road car now.